I heard a volunteer
well,
just
volunteer.
there.
Yeah, I just heard a volunteer as well.
Wait, Nick, I can't hear you. What's happening? Oh no.
Yeah, you just volunteered. Well done.
First lash to the informer.
I did think of a good stream title for this one. They're taking the orphans to Isengard.
To Isengale? Have you seen that song? And on YouTube, it's hilarious.
Isengale.
Oh, yeah, they're taking the hobbits to. Yes, I have seen it. It was brilliant when they do that.
What's even better is that when they were filming The Hobbit, someone clearly told I can't remember the actor's name about the song.
Orlando Bloom.
So he actually did it in the extras for the whole of the Hobbit film.
Hey guys, Pobster went live.
Who is this Pobbs and why do I know him?
I don't know, he's a pretty smelly dude.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the Common... Welcome to episode 2 of the Common Company. And
Language, please.
Yeah, last time we
did what?
some shenanigans.
I do not remember that.
I would have made you roll dice for that, definitely.
Feel free to correct me, but I think the last thing that happened was we were going to head out and travel out of the valley to report what had happened to the Badger Man to our respective lord.
I believe so, yes.
Yes, that sounds
that
good.
That may be true.
Right, you...
Also, if that kind of sentence taken out of content really gives it an odd inclination considering your last sentence, Pob.
Well, our respective lord?
No, about the fucking.
Oh.
And then the Badger Man, and we're going to tell our great lord about it.
Maybe he's into it.
No kick shaming.
Oh
no. What happens in Isengard stays in Isengard, yeah.
Yeah, but what if kink shaming is my kink, and you're kink shaming me for saying that I can't kink shame?
Oh god, that was deep. I haven't had enough drink to actually contemplate that yet, Missy. I have to admit.
Sorry, I'll ask again later.
Yeah, give it an hour.
Can't you just have a kink for like attack helicopters like everyone else?
I thought your kink was Hoovers.
No, that's just entertainment.
That sounds even worse. Right, anyhow, here we go. I'm Ogre, and I will spend most of this time going and trying not to clack my dice together. And I will be your beneficial and humble DM for this. The party have just exited the forest after finding the Badger Man's remains hanging in the centre of his druid grove. I believe that you have that the miasma the miasma that was erupting from the, I was about to say stump, and that just sounded so wrong in my head. Where he kept this is going to sound even worse. It looked good on paper. The stump where he used his staff has spread through the forest and has headed towards the trade town. As you exit the forest, you can see the road in front of you, with the irrigation ditches on either side. The air is beginning to feel very, very thick. You feel like, it feels like you're sort of passing your hand through water as you try and move. Missy and Crow and Iron, I'd like you to make me a respective... Missy, if you can make me an Arcana check, and Crow and Iron... Actually, Crow, you'll make me a religion check, and Iron, if you can make me an Arcana check. with a difficulty of 16, please.
What do I do exactly?
Put into the... have you got the skill Arcana? You should have as you're a sorceress. Hopefully.
I'll check. Hang on. Knowledge, you mean?
It'll be
Knowledge Arcana?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
So I need you to tell me a roll, and it would tell me who rolls over 16, because I don't seem to have the roll.
I rolled a
in front of me.
17.
17, excellent. That's what we want to see.
What am I rolling?
It's be a 1d20 versus a difficulty of 17. So it'll be a d20 plus whatever your Arcana is. It'll be a difficulty of 16. I think I just said 17 as well. I'm doing really well so far.
That would be a 12.
Oh, okay. No, you feel like you're moving in treacle. It's pretty damn revolting.
Can't believe I rolled a 2.
Is religion intelligence or is it wisdom?
It should be wisdom. It might even be knowledge if you've got it down as a knowledge skill, but I think off the top of my head it is actually knowledge saying that. Yeah, religion is int. It's intelligence. And it's a knowledge-based skill.
Yeah, all the knowledges are int.
Anyhow, Iron and what you feel is that this is negative energy. As you probably know, on this plane there are positive energy and negative energy. Negative energy is sort of like the undead, curses, that sort of thing, and it comes from the abyssal planes, the various hells that are not part of this plane and things like that. And positive energy is obviously healing and that sort of thing, good creatures, good magic, that sort of thing. You are surrounded by very, very mild at the moment, but getting stronger, negative energy. Now, this valley is pretty much a pool of positive energy. That's how it keeps its magic, and that's what's been keeping
We're dropping frames.
the evil out of the valley all these many hundreds of years. But now you can sort of feel it. It feels like a soup. As if it's oozing in. It feels like it's sort of oozing from the ground upwards.
Ogre, by the way, I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I may have put no points in religion, put everything into here.
Right, okay. You find a flower. So, Iron, that's the information you sort of got from your check. You can see, because you rolled quite high on that, you can actually see that Charlotte's hands are sparking. As she's moving, her hands are sparking and her hair is standing up on end. So the negative energy must be quite strong and also magical as well. This is not there's something is happening, maybe a ritual or something. There is something is affecting the whole valley by the looks of it.
Well, we kind of saw that happening, right?
Yes, you saw that the miasma was coming out, but this is outside of that field cloud.
Oh, so the entire place is being awkward.
Pobza, can you make me a perception roll? I think is it a perception or is it on? Yeah, perception, please. As the ranger, used to sort of picking up the nuances of what's going on around you and being observant.
Yeah, I can do that. Whoop. I got a 7. I got a 7.
You got you find the flower that Crow's looking at.
Well,
It's
useful.
a very pretty flower.
Just a side note for Ogre.
Yeah.
For the people that don't really know what's going on, if you want someone like a perception roll, can you say what dice you need to roll?
Oh, of course. Yep,
like,
that's fair
I
enough.
don't know.
Okay, no worries. That makes sense. I sort of just assume that when I say D20, because it's in my head, that everyone knows what's happening in my head, which is probably a good thing that you don't. Aaron, are you actually sharing this knowledge, or are you keeping it to yourself?
No, for now it's like, yeah, we can all see around us that it's evil and bad.
Right.
The rest of the knowledge is like, it's not that much extra, so it won't bother.
No problem.
Like, yep, this is bad stuff.
Bad stuff is happening. You have arrived on the path. You're beginning to just sort of get your bearings, get your breath back after running through the very thick, tangled brush and wooded area that you've been in, and take note of your surroundings. You a bit sort of nauseous at the moment. You can something smells off, like not like gas, but there's rotting. And as you stand on this on the path, which is raised out of the irrigation ditches, you can see that the water in the ditches is where the miasma is beginning to leave the woods, is beginning to turn a very sickly ivory white and beginning to bubble. And as you watch, you see some fingers, big thick fingers, start to come out of the water in this ditch, followed by a huge arm, and then slowly a shoulder, and then a head. You can do anything. A head starts pulling itself out of this water. Another head. It's covered in pustules. This head is the size of a very large pumpkin, and the second head is only slightly smaller, both attached to the same set of shoulders. As you watch, this giant figure, nearly 12 foot tall, starts to pull itself out of the irrigation ditch. One of its heads has turned to face you. And it's got a very dull look on its face. And it turns and says something in a language most of you probably don't understand to the other head, which then turns and looks at you. Hefting a large barbed club in one hand, it starts making its way towards you. It's probably no more than sort of 12 meters away at this point.
Do we all see this, or is this just Aaron?
Oh, you can't miss it. It's a 12-foot huge giant has just crawled out of a...
I speak giant. What did he say?
Look there, basically. It's look there, and the other one said, "Can we eat it?" And the first one said, "Only one way to find out, but let's tenderize it first."
Can I speak to them in giant and say, "We don't taste good. We taste like week old batshit"?
Yes, you can speak in giant.
I would like to say that to them.
Right, this takes it back a bit, and it stops, but quickly recovers, and first one just looks at the other one and says, "Kill it. Start with the bird."
I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow.
Initiatives, please.
Well, it wasn't very friendly.
All right. Before we do this, I may need to do a reset of my internet.
Oh, okay.
I am at 4,500 drop frames.
Oh.
Oh, blimey. That's all
a
the
lot.
frames.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's every frame you've got.
That's not great. It's 20% of every frame I've broadcasted, so that's not good.
We broke the internet.
Yeah, okay. I don't. It's not really going away, so I'm gonna have to. Balls! I'm gonna have to shut down real quick, reset my internet, and come back.
No worries.
Right. While you're doing that, I'll go to the bathroom.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll try and remember how I roll initiative.
Okay.
What die is it?
BRB, everybody.
Okay.